So one thing that has become so evident to me, and I'm going to try to break this down in a way that like really makes sense, but I was thinking about media literacy. I was thinking about how you can come online today and if you have great cam quality, right? If you have great cam quality, if the sound is perfect, if there's captions on the video, people will actually kind of start to look at the video as if it was truth. They don't really engage with it as, a piece of media that they should possibly critique, right? There's no real like engagement or critical analysis of what it is that you're saying. People will actually be more trusting of quality content. And I think that that's actually what, a lot of marketing people will tell you. If you come on YouTube or if you use social media, have quality audio, have quality, cam quality, all these different things, because it actually makes people put their guards down. And I think this is because there was a point in time where if you had really good cam quality audio, like it was giving news, right? It was giving Fox News. It was giving, okay, possibly we can trust this because there are vetted journalists. There are people who are vetted in what it is that they're saying. They know their stuff. They know what they're talking about. But now that this equipment is a lot more accessible, right? We talk about journalism and media being this very low barrier to entry, which honestly most things are at this point, right? You can get on the internet and you can learn from the people who are in the field. You can get on Amazon, and Amazon literally has everything that you could ever want, need, or desire. So it's like there's no longer any vetting process of the media and the people who create the media that we consume today. So I was just thinking about all the ways in which we let our guards down when we see good cam quality audio, when we see, I say good cam quality audio, but when we see great camera quality, right? When we listen to a video and there's there's captions on the video, but the sound quality is great. And I say this because there was an influencer, and obviously we know this with influencer culture as well, which this is not really a critique of influencer culture as much as it is just more so an observance of how we consume media today. So at one point, yes, this high quality cam quality, audio, everything, the equipment being there was something that only expensive. It was expensive, but it was something to which only credited media outlets had access to. So now that we're doing this independently, people are kind of consuming it with that same bias. And so they're no longer really listening to what people are saying and being like, does that make sense? Is that something that I can apply to my own life? We're kind of consuming it in a way where we're like, you know what? This is something that we obviously or inevitably can trust because this person has all of the tools and all of the resources. They were able to invest. They know their stuff. And that is probably been the biggest, I would say that's the biggest, it's like a journalism dupe. You know what I mean? And so just because someone comes online and they have the best camera quality and they, have good audio and they're able to put all these different fixtures and props and, back in the day, we would call it clip art on the screen, doesn't necessarily mean that what they're saying has any relevance or credibility. Doesn't mean that what they're saying and the information they're providing to us and the information that we're consuming from them is something that is viable.